You can just leave it going.
Okay, go.
Hi there, my name is Brett Hall. I'm the Chief Nutrition Officer for Superior Hockey Nutrition. I'm here with Jake Bolton, who will be playing for the Under-21 Team USA upcoming. And Jake's used PreSk8 a few times, and we're here to answer a few questions.
One of the questions that I have, I've taken PreSk8 a few times myself, and I really enjoy it, but one of the questions I have for you is why should someone who plays hockey take PreSk8? I know there's a lot of kids who take like a Red Bull or a Monster who don't take anything at all because they don't want to take a supplement or something before they get on the ice. So why is PreSk8 different? Why should kids get involved in taking PreSk8?
That's a great question, and really that's kind of a variety of questions all in one because it's a comparison of PreSk8 to other products on the market. But let's just address the basic question first. You're a hockey player, obviously. If I told you, would you, if you could, sprint 10% faster? Absolutely. If your legs could feel as fresh in the third period as they feel in the first period, would you want that? Yeah. If you could stay mentally focused the entire game, is that something that would be helpful?
Absolutely. Everyone's in it for the edge.
Right. So these are exactly the things that PreSk8 does, because what happens is the nutrients in PreSk8 have actually been shown in university research to enhance the ability of your muscles to contract more efficiently and to actually recruit more muscle fibers, and also to use the fuels in your body more efficiently, allowing you to sprint 10 to 20% faster and actually increase endurance by up to 20% overall. So you're fresher in the third period than you were as you are in the first. And then the last thing is there's a special nutrient we've used in PreSk8 that actually helps keep your mental focus very sharp and acute, especially under duress, especially under physical stress. And it's been tested by the military, it's been tested by university research to show that it has these effects. So if you're looking for an edge and you haven't tried something else and you don't want to downside of some of the other energy drinks that have a bunch of sugar and will drop you in the third period, PreSk8 will help with those things.
Now, one of the questions I would have for you from there is the safety of PreSk8. I mean, you see a product that can help you sprint faster, can help you focus on the game longer, keep your legs fresh. I mean, there's other ways that you can get those results with maybe products that aren't approved or have too much of a certain ingredient that's good for the body. Like, is PreSk8 safe to take?
You bet, and that is one of the things that we've been very diligent about making sure we've addressed when we developed PreSk8, is we work with a number of bodies within the governing area of college sports as well as professional sports, the World Anti-Doping Association, NSF International. We use their guidelines when we develop the product so that we know it's safe to be used by people of all age, players of all age, and it meets the requirements of NCAA, IOC, NHL. So anybody can use this without worrying about testing positive for something or having it be a banned substance. And in terms of safety in general, health-wise, we really looked at the research and used the amounts of the ingredients in there that have been proven through university research to be very safe for the body, used successively over a period of time, and not just one time, but safe for a long period of time.
Great. I would guess my last question would be, I've taken PreSk8 for a while now and I really enjoy it, but one of my first questions going in was looking through the ingredients. One thing that always stuck out to me, and I'm sure sticks out to plenty of people, is the caffeine. I mean, you think of drinking something like coffee where you're up and wired and ready to go, and then 2 hours later you need another coffee because you're half asleep. I mean, how is caffeine productive and how is it not a energy boost for the crash after?
Right, and that's a great question too, because you're right. If you drink a cup of coffee by itself, you get that great pick-me-up and then it kind of drops you. The problem there is that coffee and or caffeine by itself is a central nervous system stimulant that will take you up and then eventually drop you down. But what we've done is in the PreSk8 formula, we've included a couple of other nutrients that actually have a balancing effect with that. One of those is called Rhodiola rosea. It's an herbal extract that actually takes the adrenal lift of caffeine, smooths it out, and brings a couple of other different neurotransmitters, and I know this gets a little technical, but brings a couple of other nutrients into the body that help smooth it out and create a calm focus and don't create the drop that you experience with caffeine without these other nutrients included. So we really took that into account because the last thing you want is to go way up and then crash down at the end of your game.
So you're saying something like coffee, you would get that jacked up or get that high crash feeling because it's not balanced off with other ingredients that are in PreSk8 but maybe not in coffee.
and or some of the other energy drinks that you see out there that have a bunch of caffeine and sugar in them but don't have these other balancing nutrients. They'll jack you up and then drop you right down. But we made sure to address that with PreSk8 with these other nutrients that have a balancing effect.
Great. Thank you for the info.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate it.
Right on.